In today's video, I'm going to demonstrate how I prep, repair, and seal a large crack in a plastic trash can lid. I've had good success with this method. I thought I'd share it, but you can determine whether or not it's appropriate for your project. Let's get started. So next I'm going to clean off my work area. You want to have a nice clean surface so it makes for a better bond. To remove some of this duct tape residue, I can either use a knife to scrape some of that stuff off, or I'll use this product. Okay, so I want to take a minute to talk about safety. Please do not skip past this section. In order to seal and repair the cracks in the plastic lid, I'm going to be utilizing colored plastic zip ties. I'm also going to be utilizing a soldering gun, and the tip gets extremely hot. Don't burn yourself. But I'm going to use the soldering gun to melt the zip tie plastic and fuse it to the plastic trash can lid. After I do that, I'm going to take window screen mesh or door screen mesh. This is typically like a fiberglass, but it's coated in a vinyl protective layer. That vinyl can be melted onto the plastic repair. I'm no chemist, but when you melt plastic and vinyl, it probably releases toxic fumes or gases that you don't want to breathe in. So how do I work around this? I'm going to be doing this repair outside in a well-ventilated area. Once I make the repair, then I'm going to use this product and I'm going to spread that over the repair, and that should provide a watertight seal. With that being said, let's get this fixed. Okay, so all that's doing is holding the crack close together. I can always remove that later and then clean it with the material that I showed you already. But now I'm going to work on fusing the plastic together on this side. Okay, I'm going to remove that duct tape from the other side. Okay, just kind of pressing everything down, making sure it looks good. Now I'll flip that over, and I've already got my cutouts, so that will cover there. And I'll put that screen material over that. So I'll first start with just kind of getting some of the corners tied down. Once you get the corners tied down, then you can kind of just slowly go along the edges. So now that I've got that sealed, I'm ready to move on to the next level. That's where this comes in handy. If you're not used to using one of these guns, the idea is when you put the tube in, you'll flip this around. It usually starts with this up. You'll flip it around, and then when you click the handle, that'll push the tube material forward. When you're finished, turn it back up and you can slide it out. So I'll put the tube in, push forward, turn the handle, and then I'll be able to engage the fluid when I'm ready. When I'm finished, I'll turn this handle back, slide it out, and I can slide the tube out. You'll also need to cut the end of the nozzle to get the right bead that you want. Now I've already used this one. This duct tape won't be here, but there might be a little protective seal that you have to remove as well before you start. So then to clean all this stuff off, just going to dump it in here. Okay, so once you clean off your tools and clean off your little nozzle, I reattached and secured everything with the duct tape, so that's going to not dry out on me. It'll be good for future use. So, taking a look at this, I've applied the liquid nails, and I'll leave this for about 24 to 36 hours. I'll come back and take a look at it. Okay, so this is totally dry now. And let's see if it'll pass the water test. And that's looking good. I've got no drips, so 2 thumbs up on that. Moving on.